Hey guys, welcome back. Not welcome back. Welcome to the first video on this most likely catastrophic channel. Let's be honest. This is Inferno, and just wanted to bring up a point before we got into the video. Now with nothing to do since my school just got out, and a custom-built computer I built myself. I am willing to start like focusing on making some high-quality videos for you guys. With this being said, though, that means that there are probably going to be some big gaps in between uploads, like 3 weeks, or at most 3 weeks at most. But yeah. So just want to point that out there so that you guys, so that if I'm in a gap, I'm not dead. I'm just trying to get you guys the best quality video. Now, with that being said, let's hop into the video. Why Krunker is the best .io game out there. Good day, TV heads, one and all. It's Inferno back again, but not really since this is the first video on my channel. Let's start off with an anecdote to start the video. Me and the boys, Fierce Scar and Life of Brian, we started getting back into this game that we used to play when we were like 10 years old. This game is called Krunker.io, and it's overall a awesome experience to play. Like, it's very surprising how good this game is. Now, you're probably wondering, he's overhyping this game. It's not that good. After all, it's an IO game. What can you expect? Now I'm here to say today, you are extremely wrong. Today's video is to persuade you that Krunker.io is the best .io game out there. For starters, if you like most people, like FPS games, first-person shooters, this is the game for you. Also, if you don't have a $2,000 rig, this is also the game for you. Also, the difference in quality from other games, to name a few, Agario and Holio, it's a big stretch upward. Like, you are going from quick, addictive games only fun once or at school. Okay, I have to do a side tangent. I just want to get this off my chest. Is it just me, or anything that's normal at your house is so much better at school? Take, for example, like goldfish. For most people, goldfish is pretty normal at their homes. But at school, it is like the stock of toilet paper companies during this pandemic. And this doesn't just apply to food, no, it applies to games. Like, one day, I was, in my last class, it was a Friday, and the teacher was very nice, and she was like, hey guys, I know it's a Friday, you just want to relax, so if you want, after you finish your work, you can play ABC games. Now, I'll be honest, I wouldn't play ABC at my house if I was I would only do it if I was threatened by a knife, but at school, for some reason, Rally Racer was the best and most fun game in the world. I have no idea why. I don't know, it's so incredible. Okay, tangent over. Like I was saying, Krunker.io, though the quality / graphics aren't good, the gameplay is pretty good. The gameplay is honestly amazing. There are 13 main characters with different guns with their pros and cons. This gives new players a time to think and look over all of the characters to see what their main is going to be. Now, if you're asking me, I'm most likely an SMG guy, which are pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, another tangent about Krunker. For some reason, I don't know why, but the shotguns in that game are so overpowered. Like, take for example, Fierce Scar. His main is now a shotgun, and like every time we like 1v1, I just get I turn a corner and then like just dead. One hit, dead. And this can be it is true that this can be easily preventable if you just keep space in between you and the person, but no, they can have a secondary weapon too, which SMG people can't for some reason. This leads to the possibility of having 2 shotguns, or 2-shot shotguns that are way powerful than like anything, and a pistol that can be semi-automatic and can shoot 50 per body hit. Okay, tangent over, but shotguns honestly are really annoying. Not the secondary, just Vince. Vince is overall the most annoying character in Krunker. That's a vid for another video though. Anyways, let me give you a list of the guns. You got the AK, you got the sniper, you got the SMG, you got the LMG, you got the shotgun, you got the revolver, SMG, RPG, Uzis, crossbow, knife, Desert Eagle kind of only in private games, and the FAMAS. Whew. 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 Now with this you can go wild, and I've seen everybody have a different main, except for Runner. Runner is just knife guy. Okay, another point. Having literally everything in the game in their currency KR, which you don't need to obtain by money. So let's take example, Fortnite. Fortnite, you can kinda get buy a battle pass with no money, but it's very, very hard and it takes literally a year. I'm not even kidding. So with Fortnite is you just have $10. You buy $10 for 1,000 V-Bucks, and you get a battle pass or 1,000 V-Bucks or whatever you want. But in Krunker, that's different. You earn a lot of KR per game, and these KR can be used to buy stuff in the Krunker market, or get spins, or even make a 40-player server. This gives people the opportunity to grind and grind and grind and grind for a thing that should most likely cost money. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen a more generous game at all. And this is in my experience when I've been playing video games since I was 3 years old. Okay, then there are the super cool mods and mod packs and maps. Remind you, these are all fan-made. There is an editor in Krunker which makes you have the ability to make custom maps and make it available to the world. And these can either be really good or really bad. But most of the maps have a lot of work put into them, and they're pretty fun. These maps can extend from World War II, World War II trench battles, from IKEA to Minecraft. This game is so, so many possibilities, right? And then there are the mods. The mods are also fan-made, and these can change the sounds of the guns, and the looks of the guns, and looks of everything around you. Now, one thing to bring up. Hosting a server is super easy to do, and it costs no money at all. And also, mod packs are super, super easy to download. You only need one click, like honey. Just kidding. You only need one click, and it'll do all the work for you, and it puts nothing on your hard drive or SSD, which is pretty cool. And the way to wipe them is just refreshing the page. With this all in mind, you can have, for example, my other, Fierce Scar. He uses sometimes a Valorant mod pack to make the guns look like Valorant skins, which is pretty cool. I personally sometimes use the Smooth and Silence just because it's such a satisfying sound. And if we're playing World War II maps, we usually have vintage gun mod packs on to make it look cool. Okay, next point, and the final point. If you have enough computing power to open Chrome, you have enough computing power to run a high-class FPS game. Though the graphics are quite Minecraft-esque, I honestly think that doesn't matter. The gameplay overrides that bad graphics rap it gets. And with all this in mind, I have one more point to bring up, and that is I wouldn't even be talking about, or nonetheless, not, I wouldn't be making a video about this, nonetheless, like playing this game without Brian. Brian introduced me to this game when I was like 9 or 10, and I played it for a little bit, and then I stopped playing. And there was like a couple years in which I didn't play, but like recently we just got back into it because it's honestly such a fun game. And now for the final part of the video, thank you Brian, by the way, for showing me this game. For the final part, it is where I have gotten with this game. So me making an account a couple weeks back, I've been able to grind KR enough so that I am level 13 now, and I have 3 legendary skins. These are for the SMG, the AK, and the sniper. And these skins honestly look so sick, I'm not even gonna lie. So now we come to the end of the video in the conclusion. If you haven't already played or tried out Krunker, you are missing out, especially if you like FPS and shooter games. If you don't have a $2,000 rig to run Warzone and Fortnite, it's very, very cool and good to run Krunker, which is kind of a step down, but at the same time, it's still, the gameplay is practically the same. So with all this being said, if you haven't played Krunker before, make sure to give it a check, make sure to check it out. And yeah, anyways, this has been Inferno, and I'm going to be signing off. Look out for a Valorant video in probably a week. Bye.